Balloon Beats.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Unhinged Live. As usual, I'm your host, Patrick Kennedy, joined today by the man, Sean Petrucci. Sean, how are we doing tonight?
Finally doing very well. How are you doing?
I can't complain, but at a very high level. You know what I mean? So it's not like a can't complain. It's like a I can't complain.
You're still going to complain, though.
No, I'm not. Listen, maybe a little bit. Shout out to everybody currently in the chat. Let's take attendance/roll call. The Yankees are coming off a fresh 3-1 victory. It wasn't the prettiest, but they got the job done. Shout out to Joseph, Parker, Andrew Kelly, Glenn, Amy. We got Lori, Parker, Matt, D the She, Amy, Jonathan, Cabazon, Austin, Ryan, Carl, CJ. We got who else? We got Borg. We got Anthony, Julio, Carl, Big Blue Gaming, Jordan, Ryan, Damian, Yankee fan, Jesus, Steven. Listen, shout out to everybody.
Ridiculous now.
Roll call is getting a little crazy. Shout out to everybody. Sorry if I miss anybody. Listen. I'm kind of happy. Only because I know, like I mentioned, I'm kind of happy. I'm not ecstatic just because, like I said, it wasn't the prettiest win, but a win is a win at this point, especially when you're in a 5-game losing skid, and the Yankees should take what they could get at this point. I would have liked to see the offense perform a little bit better, but the bright spot of tonight was Jameson Taillon. But before we do get into him, I say we look at the box score. Listen, nothing strikes us as being too crazy. The guys who have been hitting... Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like the guys who have been hitting kept hitting, and the guys that haven't been hitting kept not hitting. So DJ went 2 for 4, Judge 1 for 3, and then a bunch of zeros, and then Gio 2 for 3. Gio Urshela, bro. I mean, dude, he's probably been the best hitter so far.
Yeah, I mean, as of late, for sure.
Yeah,
definitely as of late. Judge, these are kind of like the games Judge has been having. It's like these random like 1 for 4s. 1 for 3, 2 for 5s, like nothing like crazy, but consistent enough to still be good.
I agree.
And then DJ I didn't even know DJ was still hitting 300, to be honest. That's a very calm 300.
I was going to say.
Very like low key.
Bro, it's a very low key 300. I think that's
his, like, look at his OPS. It's like 799. So he's just hitting singles.
Yeah.
To be fair. So
now with that gave the Yankees 5 hits on the night, 3 runs, 2 of which were kind of just handed to them. Right?
Oh my gosh, dude. Like, as soon as it was bases loaded, and even when Clint was coming in, it's like all these scenarios run through your head. It's like double play here, pop up in the infield, something like horrendous is going to happen. So,
yeah.
I honestly don't know if we would have scored if we didn't get that pass ball.
That's exactly.
I don't think we would have scored.
Bro, 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position. Like, this is still the same garbage offense we've seen. But going to the pitching side of things, Yankees used a lot of pitchers tonight. But the bright spot of the entire night, offense, pitching, whatever way you want to look at it, was Jameson Taillon, bro.
Oh, yeah. Man,
we talked about this in the pregame today. Tonight was huge for Taillon because we wanted to see how he would rebound from that brutal start against Toronto. And here we are. I would have liked to see him come out for the 6th just because his pitch count was only at 80.
Yeah, he could have. He could have at least started it. I don't know who was coming up. Because I couldn't watch. I was following on my phone. So I don't know if it was like a lefty coming up. Was that the case?
I don't know.
Because
I really don't
if it
know
was
what the issue is.
righty, I could see him starting the 6th because 80 pitches isn't a lot. Like he's got
I
to
think
be
they
able to
just didn't
pitch.
want to work him too much.
I mean, when is that going to stop though?
I mean, to be fair, it's only his third start.
Yeah, that, and also I guess to be fair as well, it's like he just came off a bad start, so he had 5 good innings. Like let him build off of that. So I guess it's okay.
Yeah. And then listen, Licky came in for 1 inning. Chad Green came in for 2 outs. Justin Wilson an out. Loaisiga, another solid inning by Loaisiga. He's been pretty damn good this year.
He's always had the stuff. He has always had it. He's never been able to put it together, but now he is.
Yeah. And then Chapman looked awesome. Once again, bottom of the ninth. Besides that, I mean, shout out to Austin Riley for
that was just
an
a really good
amazing
at bat. That was just a really good at bat.
Listen, but that's what I'm saying. If you kind of break down the box score, if you looked at the box score, right, and you didn't look at the pitching side of things, you would assume the Yankees lost this game.
100%. 100%. No shot. I would have said we won with 3 runs. No shot.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing. It's the Yankees got their much-needed win, but I would have liked to see them not kind of limp towards the finish line, and that's kind of what it looked like. But maybe it could give them some sort of motivation just looking at a W.
I hope it does. A win at home against a good Braves team.
Yeah.
At least the pitching came back to what it was in the beginning of this, like very, very beginning of the season.
Sure. And I believe Kluber's pitching tomorrow, right?
Yeah, that's going to be a big start. I don't know who's going. I think Ian Anderson's going for the Braves. He's good.
Yeah, it's going to be huge. But listen, there's a couple of aspects of today's game, offense-wise, that I do want to address. One, we talked about this in the pregame. Listen, I'm sorry, but Brett Gardner can't be batting third anymore.
No, man,
he can't. He's not good. I'm sorry. I understand he had like a good first week of the season, but the dude's not good anymore.
No, he's not. And I'm tired of seeing people. Here we go again talking about this, but I'm tired of seeing people say like, "Oh, well, look at Clint. He's hitting like 170, whatever it is." Yeah. Okay, well, he's not playing every day.
I agree.
Guarantee you, if he played every day except for like maybe 1 or 2 here and there to get Gardner in, just for a day off, Frazier would be hitting at least 250. He'd be fine.
Yeah. No,
he'd be just fine because guess what? He's done that multiple times already with the Yankees in multiple stints. Give the man consistent starts, he'll put up numbers.
Listen, I would have to agree with you. My only thing is looking at the Yankees outfield situation right now, it's very weird. It seems like they don't have faith in anyone besides Aaron Judge, and he's the only one getting consistent playing time. Aaron Hicks, Clint Frazier, these are 2 guys that aren't going to get things rolling by not getting consistent at bats. It's just not going to happen.
For sure. You got to start them every day.
Exactly. I would definitely have to agree with you there. But putting Clint in I think was a big move tonight. But then again, you can't kind of knock him if he doesn't come in that clutch moment. Just because you could tell the dude's timing is so off. And the only way it's going to get better is by getting consistent ABs. Now, if you're not going to give him consistent ABs, the timing just isn't going to improve on its own.
Because that's how baseball is. You can't just play a guy 2 times a week and expect him to go hit a 95, 96 mile an hour fastball. But his curveball, you just can't really expect that. Now, there's some guys that thrive in that position. They know they come off the bench. That's the role. They're the pinch hitter. They prepare for it all game. But for a guy like Clint, he was told he was going to be the starter. And now he's getting these, these random – there's not even a schedule. It's like, oh, I wonder who's playing today.
No, yeah. It's like
that
a
is sad. It's the Yankees, and we have 2 outfield spots where, oh, I wonder who's playing there today. It's ridiculous at this point.
It's got to be a mental thing. It has to be.
It has to be. It literally has to be because the skill is there for everyone in that outfield.
Yeah.
It's besides Brett Gardner. So
Anthony says, you have no idea how much I was rooting for Clint to hit in that base loaded spot. So was I, bro.
I wasn't expecting it. I was hoping he would just walk.
Yeah.
Or hit a fly ball somewhere. I was not expecting a rope down the line or anything like that. I wasn't. You can't expect that from him in that spot.
I know.
Great move. I was hoping going to put him in, first of all.
Yeah.
Great move. Finally made a good decision late in the game.
I'd have to agree.
But it was the right move. It's just a tough one to say Clint needs to get a hit here. Even a sack fly would have done wonders for him. Get that first RBI. You didn't get out. You're productive. That would have done wonders for him.
I would agree. But usually, chat, you guys know, usually the Brett Gardner, Clint Frazier situation is the one where I usually get myself heated. But the different situation that I'm going to get myself heated about today is the more recent one that's kind of been in my chest. This is nothing against Mike Ford, But Mike Ford just isn't that guy, bro. I'm sorry. Like, we saw him today. Mike Ford is not that guy. I don't know.
He's not. He's not. The only thing is about Mike Ford is he can work good at bats. He can. Like, he has that's like what he has going for him. And he'll run into a couple balls here and there. But I just don't see him as like a good major league player right now. I'm sorry.
This comment right here.
Kudos to Mike Ford for being able to work a bases loaded walk and not getting ahead of himself to chase something out of the zone. No, kudos to him there.
Okay,
that's a good at bat there, but
but he's not the guy.
No, he's not the guy. I'm just giving him some praise. Like, bases loaded, you guys go up there like, oh, I'm gonna hit it into the seats. He knows all I have to do is just not chase. So at least he did that, because you could totally see someone going up there, first pitch hacking at a ball in their eyes, and they're down 0-1.
You see what Big Blue Gaming just asked? If the Yankees trade or sign an energy guy,
they don't have to do either.
You know, the good part about this, you don't have to sign or trade them. You just make a phone call to Scranton and you say, hello, Scranton, great city you guys got there. Love the office. Can we please bring up Derek Dietrich? It needs to happen. They say, okay, he's on the next shuttle. Done, bro. You got energy in the Bronx. Unless you just want to sign me, we can make that happen too. Like, bro, Derek Dietrich juice in the syringe, bang. All right, moving on.
Derek Dietrich juice, bro.
Do you like Ford's stash?
I didn't even see it.
You didn't see it?
No, I wasn't watching the game. I was at class, man.
Well, no, scholar. No.
Okay.
No, well, listen. This is something that I might go on. I'm not going to go on a rant on it, actually. But I don't understand how the Yankees allow mustaches, but not well-kept beards. I think a mustache, just a weird mustache,
is uglier than a well-kept beard.
No, literally, it looks creepy. Maybe in 1975 it looked normal, but I don't know.
Yeah, like it makes no sense. Like, what, you're gonna allow a mustache, but not, you can't have like a little stubble.
Makes no sense. No? Makes no sense. You know, one thing I did see today, Rougned Odor, he's kind of got like a CC 5 o'clock shadow going on.
I think they're gonna let him keep it.
I don't know if he's earned that right.
He's not CC Sabathia though. Like, you can't just like CC Sabathia walks in with a 5 o'clock shadow. They're not saying shit to him.
No,
but Rougned Odor, you've been here for 2 weeks.
But who's the one to say something?
Aaron Boone. Oh, you're gonna have to shave that. You're gonna have to shave that. No, it'd be like it would come from ownership. It would come from Hal, like the ownership, and then like Boone would probably relay the message.
Boone doesn't have the guts to say anything.
He'd be like, nice. He'd be like, oh, I love the beard, Rougned. And then 20 minutes later, gets a phone call from Hal. Like, oh, could you tell him to shave that?
Listen, Rugi. This isn't my decision.
Yeah.
This isn't my decision. You know I support anything you want to do, but I got a call from the guys up there, but we can't have it. If you want, I could help you shave it off. You could borrow my razor if you want. I mean, we could shave together throughout the week if that makes you feel more comfortable. So it would go something like that,
Listen, it's not coming from me. I love it.
It's not coming from me.
I'm your friend.
Listen, Rugi. Listen.
Remember that.
But moving on. Bro, the Yankees have been bad, but the Braves look worse. Bro, the Braves are the National League Yankees.
Yeah, I said that in the chat today. I was like, the Braves are literally the National League version of the Yankees to start the season. Like, you're supposed to be a contender. You're supposed to win the division. That's a little bit tougher of a division, but they've been bad, dude. If Ronald Acuna wasn't hitting 500 practically in the last 13 games, dude, like, they would have 4 wins maybe.
Yeah.
He's been their entire team, and it's pretty evident, like, when he's out.
Alex says Pat is overrating Derek Dietrich.
No, it's not even overrating Derek Dietrich. It's just, like, he's properly rated. Like, he's not great. He's okay. But he's better than Mike Ford.
Yes.
He's better than Mike Ford. He's better than Odor. He's better than Tyler Wade. But no, let's keep him in Scranton.
Yep, let's go. Hashtag sign Pat.
Don't get it twisted.
Hashtag sign Pat. I'm kind of down with that.
Sign Pat or sign Derek Dietrich?
Anthony says I'd sign Pat as my bench coach, 2 years, $6 million.
That's got to be like the easiest money ever as a bench coach. Right. Like, what are you really doing as a bench coach?
Nothing. Literally nothing.
And what are you doing?
Grimator says if Ford and Odor do not hit, we need to give Dietrich a chance. Is Odor even going to play anymore?
No. But the thing with Odor is it just makes no sense. Like, I know they didn't give up. They gave up 2 prospects that were never going to be Yankees with this roster setup. They were never really going to be Yankees. So it's okay letting him go, but why for a guy like Odor? Like, you couldn't get somebody else that maybe is like a different play style, like a contact first guy?
Yeah.
Why'd you go for Odor? We don't need Odor.
Yeah. Pat, too much Dietrich talk. He's good, but you're going a little bit overboard. I don't think so, because we speak things into existence here, right? And
we really don't, though.
No, we don't.
We complain about something every day, and it never happens. So.
What have we actually spoken into existence? Because it seems like anything we say, the opposite happens.
And in the offseason, we talked about Clint being the starting left fielder, and we thought we spoke that into existence. But
I thought that was a given anyway.
We got bamboozled. So,
I like that word.
Thank you.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good word, right?
All right, nice.
Scholar. I'm a scholar.
Let's see. If the Yankees called you and said, we want you to be the energy in the dugout, but we are not going to pay you, would you do it? Because I definitely would. Yes.
Who the hell would listen to me, though? I mean, I'm going to go try to fire up Aaron Judge. Like, is he really going to listen to me?
To be fair, I don't know if you'd be the guy, Sean. I don't know if you'd be the guy to fire them up.
Probably not. I would get mad, but I don't think I'd be a good motivator.
I think I could. I might be a motivational speaker.
No.
When you wake up in the morning, you make your bed. Okay, you make your bed, and then you stand up and you look at yourself in the mirror and you say, "Damn, that's one beautiful human being." That's all I'm saying. No. You could attend my seminar tomorrow night. I don't understand. Dietrich bats under 200. WTF? You think he's gonna do?
Again, it's not what Dietrich is gonna do. It's just that Mike Ford, Odor, and Tyler Wade can't do it. So give Dietrich a chance.
I don't want to have to keep explaining it.
That's all we're asking. He gets
on pace.
No, because I would get it. Like, if you just tuned in like for the first time in a while and you heard you like talking about Derek Dietrich, you think, like, oh, he's amazing. Like, no, Derek Dietrich is not amazing.
Okay, I'm done talking about Dietrich for the night. How about that? Done.
Yeah, okay,
you guys know where I stand.
Until someone trash talks him in the chat.
No, it's so annoying. Wait, what's it called? That's my pet.
Grinds my gears. Oh.
Grinds my gears, bro. I was gonna say tickles my pickle, but that's the opposite. That's the reverse. Okay. So Boone would just hand him the razor with his head down and no words.
Wouldn't even say anything. Just hands him a razor. A razor and some shaving cream. Just hands it to him.
Alex says, "Hey, Garrett Cole, how was watching the game in the dugout today?" I sat there.
Asher Wojciechowski.
Are you saying I look like Asher Wojciechowski too?
We went over this.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I don't even want to answer the question now. Let's see. You know what I realized today, actually? Post-game streams, a lot less depressing when the Yankees win.
Oh, like you look forward to hopping on when they win, but when they lose, it's like, oh boy, like chat's gonna go nuts.
Yeah, but you know what I also realized? Chat likes to tune in more when the Yankees lose.
When they lose?
Yeah.
So what do we root for then?
I don't know. I really don't know.
What produces better content? A win, a loss? I think an ugly loss honestly produces better content than a big win. I'm sorry. True. Because there's like the sheer amount of people that just want to like voice their frustration, so they come to the chat.
Pat, you're a little sus with the DD juice. It's not sus. I'm not talking about it anymore. Pat, Sean, can you guys go a little more in depth on Tyone? I feel like you guys didn't talk about him much. You know what? I feel like we should give Tyone a little. No,
yeah, we gave him like 30 seconds until we got sidetracked.
I mean, listen. Let me pull up his line from tonight again. He went 5 innings, 4 hits.
Well, man.
He pitched very well. Considering the start he came off of, where he kind of lacked everything. Right? He lacked complete control. But tonight his stuff looked really good. I mean, his curveball, bro, looked fantastic.
Dude, like, that's the thing. Like, when he's working off like a 95-mile-an-hour fastball and he rips off like that 82-mile-an-hour breaking ball, like the start to middle, it's just like it's a beautiful breaking ball. When he's working, when he's got his stuff working, he's good, man.
But
this is what we've been excited about.
Yes,
we knew he had the potential. We knew he had the stuff. Can he come back, compose himself, and put it all together?
Bro, I just like to see some consistency now. Like, I'd like to see his next start, him come out and do the same thing or better. I don't want to see
6 innings, give up no runs. 6 innings, 1 run. Even 6 innings, 2 runs. I'll take that every time he steps on the mound.
He's got to go 6 next start. Got to.
It's just annoying because, like, 80 pitches, you can easily go 6, maybe even 7. So I guess maybe after, like, start 4 or 5, they'll finally, like, let him go a little bit, you know?
Yeah. This Yankees win is bussin'.
Thanks, Ramon.
Appreciate you, Ramon.
Love the vibes.
I'm so happy, bro. Pat manager Sean, bench coach, para pitching coach Brandon, hitting coach Brian, GM.
Brian's not the GM. I think Jalen should be the GM.
I think Jalen should be the GM because Jalen's like that guy, bro. Like, I'll lead the team, but then like Jalen will like be like so pissed to like kick the door open and be like, What are we doing, guys? But
Why
he'd
am I
be
the
the
bench
type.
coach? Is that all I can do?
No, but you're a calm demeanor. Like that's kind of what I expect from a bench
It's
coach.
not what
right?
the Yankees need, though.
No,
The
it's
Yankees need some
not.
fire. They need some fire. They don't need a softie on the bench.
I think Jalen would be a good bench coach.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah.
He could be like a GM/bench coach, first ever in Major League history.
Parra's a good pitching coach. Parra
How?
could be, or maybe Brandon pitching coach.
Where
Parra
does that
hitting
come from, Parra, as like a pitching coach? Like, what kind of background does he have?
Yeah, I got you. True.
Sorry, Parra, if
okay.
you're watching.
This is a strange question, but I like it. If you had to be stuck in a room with 5 MLB players for 1 month,
I can name one for Pat.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, Bryce Harper. 2, Mike Trout. 3, Aaron Judge. 4, Tommy Kahnle. 5, Derek Dietrich.
See, it's a tough question because it's not like the most fun people. You got to pick the right personalities that go together. So you
Somebody
need
I
someone
want to have a deep conversation with.
Yeah, so I would probably pick Garrett Cole for that kind of conversation.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, and then like as like the energy guy, you got to go Tommy Kahnle easily, no brainer. Then I'll probably go. Then it's kind of like 3 wild cards at that point. Like just whoever I like, I guess. Maybe like a Soto and Acuna, a Judge.
No. Okay.
Like why? Why do you do that?
Whatever. Because you're like, oh, it's just whatever at that point. Whatever. You get the opportunity for 5 players, and you just like, oh.
Okay, well, if the opportunity is actually there, I would pick.
Yankees fan says because we like the Pat rants. Nice. I try.
Ranting is fun, dude.
No, ranting, it gets the stress out.
Ranting is really fun.
Whoa, you're tatted up. Me and Sean are like the tatted up boys of Unhinged.
Okay, we have 2. But yeah.
Bro, but like compared to everyone
we're the
else,
only ones.
Let's go.
Yeah.
That's true. Chat wants to hear some positivity when we lose. I think that's it. It's like a group therapy session. Right?
It really is because everyone voices their opinions, and then like we're like when I come on here after a loss, I try to be as optimistic as possible. But like say like the Yankees lost again, 6 in a row. Offense didn't like. It's so hard to come on here. It's so hard to come on here and not just like talk trash for 40 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so difficult. And then you get chat like with these overreactions and you got to try to like not. It's difficult.
Sean is secretly Michael K.
Is that
that's like a backhanded compliment.
No, am I the Michael K on the Michael K show or the Yankee games? Because the Michael K show, Michael K, I like him. He goes off.
I thought they were
he speaks
talking
his
like
mind.
Looks wise.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's a jab. That's a jab.
Michael K is like the biggest head of all time.
It's massive.
It's like he has like a 7 head, like fingers.
I know this is off topic, but I think we shouldn't meditate ever. I mean, they won when we didn't.
We meditated. We did
meditate.
I like where your head's at. If they lost, we would have stopped it, but they won. So
yeah. Lori says Brandon could be the Skippy the ball boy.
Oh, Brandon.
Wow.
Brandon.
Okay, this is also something I like about chat when the Yankees win. We get a lot of like strange questions, right? So Parker says rate Unhinged members based on their smile.
I don't know everyone's smile like that though. Like I don't pay attention to that.
You know what? One day I'm gonna have to like put a little collage together of all of our smiles, and then we'll go through and rate. Oh, that's like an off day thing, or an off season thing. We'll see.
Off season probably.
Probably, yeah.
After a big Yankee loss, is rate our smiles.
Reggie Jackson for GM for the Yankees. Now, this is probably a troll because they know that like me and Reggie Jackson are like enemies for life, right?
I forgot about that, yeah.
No, yeah, I didn't. 7-year-old Patrick did not forget that Reggie Jackson abandoned me at an autograph signing. Kind of just gave me the cold shoulder and I said, okay, Reggie, that's fine.
You know the only autograph signing I've ever went to? Can you guess the Yankee? This was when I was probably like 5 or 6. Guess the Yankee. It's probably around like 2008, 2009.
Pitcher or hitter?
He's a pitcher.
Mariano Rivera.
No, dude, that'd be sick. I would have already mentioned that before.
I did when I was 7. He didn't give me the cold shoulder.
It's someone like we actually just mentioned him in the pregame. That might be too big.
Andy Pettitte.
No, when did we mention him in the pregame?
I don't know. I'm thinking of who we mentioned. Bro, I don't know. My eyes are really itchy though. Allergy season.
You want me to tell you?
No. Give me a hint.
I don't know how to give you a hint.
Lefty or righty?
He's a righty.
Mike Mussina.
No, that'd be sick. No.
All right, no, just tell me now. Whatever.
Java Chamberlain.
Oh no! Wait. Okay, you lied because, bro, Jabba Chamberlain wasn't even alive in 2005.
Okay, fine. I was like, I said I was like 5, and then I said like 2009. I meant to say like
thanks a
when I was
lot.
10.
No, well, that would have changed the
I
game.
meant to say when I was 10.
You
I'm
misled
sorry.
me. Whatever.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever.
So cool though. And then he fell off the face of the earth.
Bro, just came in, so I'm glad we won. But bro, 5 innings, 80 pitches. Let this man get to 100 pitches. He has been building up for how long now? Ruben, I agree with you, my man. It's like
It's tough because listen, if you throw him back out there for the 6th inning and he throws like 15 more pitches, he gives up like a 2-run shot, then we're like, oh, you pushed him too hard.
Yeah.
Oh, you shouldn't have let him out. So it's like damned if you do, damned if you don't. So true. I'm okay. I'm okay with the safe side for now and start 3. But why Lucas Litke in a 1-1 game? That's what bothered me a little bit more because you know what that is? That's classic Aaron Boone saying, I need the 6th inning filled. Let me just throw this guy in. Let me steal some outs, and then I'll go to Loizaga, Green, Wilson, Chapman, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought that was a really weird thing to bring in your worst reliever when you only have a 1-run lead. Like, what?
Yeah, and like I checked like my phone. I was like, oh, like you guys are talking about Tyone getting taken out, and I checked. It's like Lucas Litke. It's like why in a 1-1 game? Why? And then why is he going out for another inning? Why is he going out again? Why would you not put Chad Green in? That's what bothers me. They honestly dodged a bullet.
Yeah,
huge bullet. Bases loaded, 1 out. They dodged a bullet. Kudos to Chad Green and Justin Wilson.
The Braves handed the Yankees this game.
Handed this one. They shouldn't have won this game. Like they really shouldn't have. But
yeah,
we'll take it. That's enough negativity. Let's go back to positivity.
CJ says, I like how Odor didn't even play today, and he was at the top step during the entire game. He's like Todd Frazier 2.0. That's the fire we need. Glad to see Odor with that excitement. I will say this. Odor, when Gio hit the home run, Odor was like almost out of the dugout, like being so happy. Good. So like I like the energy that he brings, but I think Derek Dietrich would bring.
Yeah, I was gonna say don't bring it up, but
yeah,
that is good to see though.
Yeah,
that is good. Like big hits like that, like it would have been awesome if it was 1-1 and like Frazier ripped one into the gap. Like the place would have exploded. That would have been like scoring on a wild pitch. It's like how hype can you get?
Yeah. KG Baseball says, everyone, you need to wear the same thing you wore for tomorrow's game. No. That's a little bit gross just because I sweat like an absolute dog.
I like my personal hygiene. So I'm not going to do that.
Yeah. I sweat, bro. But I sweat.
Maybe we should wear just the same thing for the pregame.
No.
Just the pregame.
No.
Do a load of laundry then. Like
bro. It's not going to be dry in time.
Are you kidding me? You put your shirt in right after this. You're telling me it's not going to be dry by 5:30 tomorrow?
No.
Do you hang dry? Do you have like a clothesline?
Yeah, bro. I don't have a dryer. I have a washing machine, no dryer.
Actually?
Yeah. Brutal, right?
Why? Why don't you have both?
Well, also, like, okay, now I guess that we're so off topic here. With my unhinged shirts, like, it has, like, the graphics on them, so I don't like to put it in the dryer because, A, it shrinks my clothes, B, it messes up the graphics. So I wash my clothes inside out in the washing machine and then hang dry them. There you go, chat!
Okay, fair.
Parker says, Yankee game, Michael K is boring. Okay, this is actually interesting because people ask me all the time. He
sucks on Yankee games.
Wait, I was actually going through something. Hold on. Hold that thought. Hold that thought. Kind of interrupted me when I was in the middle of like my life story.
Came to me.
A lot of people ask me if like I would ever want to be an announcer for the Yankees. Hell no. Just because I don't want to have to deal with the what's that called? Like censorship that the Yankees would have to place on you. Like you can't say whatever you want. It would kind of be like being held back by a 30-foot rope. You know what I mean?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because like, did you see like Michael K's rant? I think it was yesterday, 2 days ago. Like he went off on the Yankees and how stupid they are with some decision. But then in the booth, it'll be like, oh, I wonder if Brett Gardner's starting tomorrow. Then on the Michael K show, he'll go off and say Brett Gardner sucks. Let Clint Frazier play.
I know it's wild.
But that's why I try not to fault Michael K too. Like, first of all, he has a lot of like, he like messes up a lot now with like what he says. But when it comes to like content, he talks about the Yankees. I try not to fault him too much because I know he can't say what he wants to say.
No, I'd agree. Steven says off topic, but how does everyone on Unhinged know each other? Unhinged. Yeah, that's basically
I think
how we
Power and Brian. I think they knew each other before.
Yeah, Power and Brian are the only two that knew each other before Unhinged. So the more you know. Let's see.
I'm actually Pat's neighbor.
Could you imagine? Yeah, technically, it's a little bit close. It's a
kind of close, actually. Yeah, not actually though. Like only while I'm here, but
yeah, true. Let's see. Did you just call Licky the Yankees' worst reliever? Hashtag cancel Pat. He is, bro.
He is. No, and that's not even like a knock.
It's not a knock.
Lucas Licky would be like a middle of the road guy in most bullpens. The Yankees bullpen's so good that he is their worst. That's a good thing. That is a really good thing.
Hashtag cancel Pat is not a thing because that's just facts. He's the Yankees' current worst reliever. Sorry, not sorry.
Who's worse then if he's not? Nobody.
Exactly.
Literally nobody. Everyone else is actually really good in their bullpen.
Yeah. We got MYY recaps in the chat. Shout out to Derek. Love you, Derek. You are the man. Stand on the thumbnail. Oof. Yeah, listen, I come up with the thumbnails like before the games, just kind of like a spark of motivation. It seems to never work out. That's why I never really put Clint in the thumbnail for the pregames, because I know like he's probably never gonna be in the lineup.
You know what you should do?
What? Put Dietrich in the thumbnail? No. Yeah.
Brett Gardner.
But what if he's not in the lineup?
Please. He'll find a way to get me here.
Oh, it is
Let's
supposed
stop
to be bad
talking
weather
crazy
tomorrow. I totally forgot about that.
Only in the beginning of the day, though. I was actually just checking because I'm traveling tomorrow. So I was looking, and it's up to... You know what? The attitude tonight has been off the chart. Are you listening to this?
All right, so weather report. Come on, Sean.
Say please.
Please.
It's going to be 90% around like 1, 2, 3 o'clock, but like nothing after 4. So they will play the game.
Oh, I love it. And also when it says...
Kind of sucks, actually, but...
No one really cares about your rainy travel plans, John. Like, I'm sorry. I apologize. But that actually is a good thing because when it says it's supposed to rain at 4, stop raining at 4, it stops raining at like 12. So
yeah, it always says like it's gonna rain for 8 hours, but it'll rain for like an hour and a half of those 8 hours.
Yeah.
Hopefully not while I'm traveling, but
better bring an umbrella, Sean.
Don't worry, I have one.
Big Blue Gaming says, "Why can't I like twice?" You could unlike, and then like it again.
Don't forget to re-like it though,
and then turn on post notifications too. Thanks. Let's see. We need Ruko to call games. I love Ryan.
Why hasn't he gotten a game yet?
Oh,
he's been doing basketball.
He wasn't around last year either.
It's because it's basketball. No, he did a couple last year, I think.
I remember.
Maybe not. But he's been doing like Nets games. He was doing women's college basketball while that was still going on.
Yeah.
So probably when like that ends, he might get in the booth.
You know something really random? Like Ryan Ruocco called a Jake Paul fight like last year. Do you remember that?
No.
It was all over Twitter, bro. He was like the one like announcing like the knockout. It wasn't Nate Robinson.
It wasn't.
No.
It was probably his first fight. He did have. He's fought 3 times, so it's probably his first one.
Yeah, but Ryan Ruocco, like bro, Ryan Ruocco does everything. Matty V 2.0.
He's good. He's really good. He gets really excited. I love like the enthusiasm that he has.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Matt Vasgersian was a Yankees announcer, dude?
Bro, the fact that the Yankees wouldn't throw him a blank check sucks.
They would never get rid of Michael K, though. They'll never get rid of Michael. Michael K is not bad. There's definitely worse than Michael K.
Yeah. Oh, it was the Gibb YouTube guy. Yes, that's what his name was.
Has Jake Paul fought like? So he fought a guy from YouTube. He fought a retired
Nate Robinson,
a retired point guard that's like 5'8".
Yeah.
And then he fought Ben Askren, who is like one of the worst strikers in like UFC history, apparently. So like, fight a real boxer, please.
Yeah. I mean, listen, like I'm not gonna completely knock Jake Paul, but
no, he seems like he's a pretty good fighter, but I just want to see him against a real boxer. You know?
No,
like it'd be a good fight.
One surprise. Okay, this is like turning into totally off topic. One surprise that I had though, Ben Askren didn't last as long as Nate Robinson.
No, dude, that was rigged,
bro. You're
telling me that man fought in the UFC for years. He takes one punch to the head and he's done.
I'll say one thing though. This is the last thing I'm gonna say about Jake Paul. Last thing. While I do think that Jake Paul was easily like gonna win that fight, especially after that knockout,
no, he was gonna win it.
Like they ended the fight too early.
Oh,
but I don't think it was rigged.
Give him a chance.
I don't think it was rigged. Because I saw like another angle of it, like when the referee had like Ben Askren walk towards him, bro, the dude was not there. Like it was gonna be like a really bad Nate Robinson situation again.
It could have been like, yo, like I'm gonna knock you out in the first round. Like I'm gonna give you a right hook, don't block it.
We need Unhinged fight night.
He didn't even block. Like no, dude, that was rigged. There's no way. No. If he knocked him out in like the 5th round, sure. No, that was rigged.
Back to what I just said. I disagree. Not rigged. Sorry.
How is it not rigged? How is he not going to see a punch coming in a boxing match in the first round?
I don't believe that sports are rigged. I don't.
You can rig that so easily, though. If there's one sport you could rig easily, it's boxing.
I don't believe it, though. I don't.
No, when people say, like, oh, the NBA is rigged or the MLB is rigged, like, how are you going to rig a basketball game or a baseball game?
Boxing is the easiest sport to rig, but I don't think that fight was rigged. I don't think fights are rigged. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I'm in the minority.
I don't know, man. For a retired UFC fighter like that, it's like he'll take any check he can get. If it means getting knocked out, he'll take it.
I don't know. Moving on. THG says, what's going on, everyone? Shout out to THG in the chat. Let's go. Let's get it. What else we got? Now the chat's all about like boxing and stuff. You guys should bat.
That's what happens when the Yankees win. We go over it. We can have some fun.
I know. You guys should bat in the Yankees lineup tomorrow. Tell Hal you guys want to play some Yankees baseball. Pat will hit one in the gap and Sean will hit a homer.
Should we shave our heads? He loves playing bald guys.
Ooh, bro, I'd shave my head and then I'd dye my facial hair purple. Would that be allowed?
No, dude.
No, right? I don't know.
They won't even let you have a brown or black beard. Why would they let you have a purple one? That's way too much fun, dude.
No, that's way too much fun. Okay, wait. This is a good comment though. Ben Askren was fighting like.
Thank you. Yes, just standing there waiting to get knocked out because it was rigged. It was ridiculous, dude. Imagine paying for that fight.
He's just not a good striker, bro. We went over this.
Dude, it was nothing about being a striker. In the first round, you're not blocking a punch in a boxing match.
Sean.
If it was UFC, fine. You got to defend like a million things, but it's boxing, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't see it being rigged. So was the Nate Robinson one?
It adds up. I don't know.
Okay.
He seemed like he actually got. I don't know, but like the way that was set up, just who he was fighting, dude. Like, come on.
Yeah, I don't know. Whatever.
Whatever.
Shabuzi says, off-topic question: how much money would you take for a punch to the face from Prime Mike Tyson?
So, how much money do I want to die, basically, or be hospitalized?
All right. But I would have to make the agreement that death is out of the equation.
You can't just like decide.
No,
you can't just decide that. Like,
has to be in the contract.
All right, I'll take it, but you can't kill me.
It has to be in the contract. Like.
That's like the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, yeah.
All right, you can shoot me, but you got to promise not to kill me.
Let's see. What will you do if Dietrich gets called up before the game tomorrow? We'd probably have a celebration on the pregame. Yeah, no.
Drive to the stadium and interview people outside.
Yeah.
Just asking them about what they think about Derek Dietrich.
Yeah. Sean, do we have any closing takeaways from tonight's game?
It's honestly nothing on the offensive side improved. It's just been stagnant. But the pitching was awesome. Awesome to see. Tyone pitched great. Bullpen did its thing. Chapman still looks like the best pitcher in baseball right now. He looks unbelievable. So, yeah. We're just waiting for that explosion in the offense. I don't think they've scored over 5 runs since Game 1 in Tampa. And then also in Baltimore when Stanton hit a grand slam. I think that was the only time they scored over 5 runs. So we got to see, give me like a 10-2 win tomorrow, and I'll feel confident about the Yankees going forward.
I agree. I mean, listen, tonight was good in the sense that they got the W, but bad in the sense we didn't see any progression.
How they win, but if they win like another 2 games in a row, like 2-1, 1-0, that's not sustainable. That's not sustainable at all. So they got to start in the ball.
There's one comment I want to bring up from Michael. Listen, Michael, I love you, my man. I love you, Michael. But I know you're not new to the streams. You know,
this has been a day one thing, my man.
Bro, from day one, we go off topic. Chat loves when we go off topic. Especially like tonight, for example, a boring win from the Yankees. I don't feel like
there to talk about tonight.
I don't feel like ranting anymore. I don't think chat wants to rant anymore. So if we're gonna spend 5 minutes talking about Jake Paul and Ben Askren, I apologize.
Listen,
I'm sorry.
If I'm in a chat for a stream on anything, and they're ranting the whole time or like talking about a boring game for 40, I'm not going to watch the whole thing. I'm just not going to watch the whole thing. That's just for me. I mean, like I like talking about things that are off topic.
Yeah. Yeah. Hashtag Pat for bench coach though, and hashtag Pat for president. Hennessy 20.
I was a bench coach. Oh.
That's true. Yeah, whatever. But tomorrow the Yankees do play, I believe 6:32, right?
Yeah, they play 6:30. 6:35. Weird, dude.
Bro, but I like those start times just because the game doesn't wrap up too late. Like I don't know. I think 6:30 is a really good middle between like the 1 p.m. games, which are atrocious. So glad this Saturday is a night game. And then like the 7 o'clock games, which I feel like could maybe be too late sometimes.
Saturday's 6:05, I think. Something weird like that. Or 6:35 again. It's something like
I think it's
that's a good time. Yeah. That's a good time for a Saturday game.
Okay.
Like
the times are getting really strange. Thursday is 6:10, Friday 7:10, Saturday 6:10, Sunday 1:10. And then starting Monday it goes back to 7. So I don't know what's going on. Should we should we meditate tonight? I guess, right? It worked for the pregame.
Or it could just be a pregame thing. We could try that out.
No, let's meditate.
You know what I'm saying? Like let's try it. Did you meditate last night?
No, I think we have to meditate just because, bro, like we meditated for the pregame, it went well, so let's just meditate now.
Did you meditate last night though?
Yes.
After the stream. If you didn't, then we shouldn't.
I don't know. Who was on last night? It was me and
Jalen?
Brian.
Brian? I thought it was Jalen last night.
All right, pre-games will meditate, whatever. We won't meditate now. It's fun. All right, chat. Listen, appreciate everyone for stopping by tonight. Twitch stream and meditate. Should I go live on Twitch tonight?
It's up to you, man. Did you get MLB 21?
I did. I'm not that impressed with it, to be quite honest with you.
Really?
I find it very similar to 20.
You got to play Diamond Dynasty. It's all different.
I do.
Awesome.
Okay.
Awesome.
I know I said I was wrapping up the stream, but I'm not. Plot twist. So, like, listen, I used to grind Diamond Dynasty so heavily, and now I just don't see myself like into it the same way. It just seems like I don't feel like grinding all the moments and the missions and the conquests.
That's a you thing.
I guess, right? I don't know.
It is because like the thing that I like about MLB games is like I don't know if anyone in chat plays like NBA 2K or Madden, but like I stopped buying those games because it's the same product and same thing every single year. But MLB, I don't feel that way. I feel like it's different. That's why I like getting it.
Yeah, I guess.
So that's why it's fun.
All right, so chat, listen, we're gonna make the meditations a pregame thing until the Yankees start losing.
Someone actually said, Lori said you forgot last night, but we did. So. But then Jabuzi said y'all did not meditate.
Okay, so we didn't meditate last night, so that's fine.
Yeah.
We'll do it tomorrow for the pregame. Chat. So the game tomorrow starts at 6:35.
Yeah.
So same time. We'll be live for the pregame tomorrow at 5:30. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. So you can be aware of that. If I do decide to go live on Twitch tonight, it'll probably be at like 11:20ish. So make sure you're in the Discord. I'll post a link to that in the chat so you guys could kind of like keep up to date when I go live on Twitch or whatever. But besides that, you guys know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you know when we go live before and after every Yankees game this season. The Discord link is currently in the chat, so make sure you hop on there when you do, so you do know when I go live on Twitch. Pregame tomorrow, 5:30. Hope you guys enjoyed the Yankees win tonight, 3-1. It wasn't the prettiest, but they got the job done. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Have a good night. Peace.
See ya.